What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back with another career mode. It's going to be career mode number 6, and like I said last episode, left you guys on a cliffhanger. We're playing Barcelona away in the next match. We still haven't, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm going to pick you, of course, Ronaldo. It was one game, calm down. But yeah, we're playing Barcelona away, still haven't won an away game this season. We've drawn away games, but that's just not good enough. And Balde Keita has scored 2 goals in 2 games, so we are going to play him, but we're going to keep Ronaldo as striker. And I'm feeling good about that lineup. We are going to put Rodriguez back in the side. Since he played last match, he lost that little up arrow. So like just not counting form, if they're on the same form, Rodriguez is a slight bit better. So we're going to go ahead and play him. This is a big match. Balde Keita, hopefully he can get his third goal in his third game. That would be a great time to do it. And I'm really looking forward to see if we can take down Barcelona. It would be huge if we did so. Obviously, a 6-pointer. I mean, we're both kind of struggling in the league right now. We're 1 point behind. But again, I mean, they're in 6th, we're in 7th. But later on in the season, I'm sure that we'll both be up there at the top with Atletico Madrid, maybe Sevilla even. But Barcelona are always the main rivals for the league. Early on, Modric yellow card. Shouldn't be too bad. Modric doesn't get a lot of yellow cards, so I'm not too worried about him getting sent off. If we can just score first, I think we can win it. I said that against Atletico Madrid too, but I don't see there being a lot of goals in this game, so I think the first one is probably going to take it. We've subbed Ronaldo off, and Balde Keita has came in clutch. He got his third goal in his third game, and it looks like it is going to win us the game. It has. Balde Keita, the hero of the day. That is amazing. That is, I chose to start him instead of Benzema, play Ronaldo at striker, and it worked out perfectly. He's got us our first away win of the season, and what a time to do it against Barcelona. That puts us into 4th place, only 4 points behind top of the league. Sevilla could win their next game and change that, but I'm gonna stay positive. We just beat Barcelona away, 1-0, amazing result. Balde Keita definitely going to be starting the next game as well. He's got 3 goals in 3 games. Probably the best run of form we've seen any of our players in so far this season. And we're probably going to get Cruz back into the team as well. I don't know, though. Isco is still in really good form. I don't like benching Cruz, but when Isco is in form like that, and Modric has just been in pretty decent form the whole season, we're probably going to go with this team exactly in the next game as well. But yeah, that's very, very pleased with that. Obviously, Barcelona, main rivals. I mean, I said last episode that I dislike Atletico Madrid more, but it's always good to beat Barcelona. And we have Deportivo La Coruña next. I don't give a shit about the youth system if that's what you're bugging me about. Yep, I'm not. I'm just not worried about the youth system board, unfortunately. More concerned with the league, really. Uh, Maybe we'll get into the youth system at a different club later on down the YouTube channel. But right now we're managing Real Madrid. We don't really have to worry about youth players, do we? No. So we're going to start this game. Ronaldo up top, Balde out on the right, Balde Keita, Balde Dio. He used to be in FIFA called Balde Keita. That's just what I call him. I mean, he's in there as Balde Dio. So it's whatever. But James starting us off with a goal early on. And Bale came off. Bale has just come off. Benzema on. Interesting that. Benzema at right wing. But it's looking like we're going to see this game through. There might not be any more goals, but I'm fine with the 1-0. I mean, alright, there we go. 2 goals. James Rodriguez with both of them. Very nice to see. I could have chose to start Asensio. Worked out at playing James. And that's what I'd like to see. He's probably going to be in some good form now. Ideally, he's got that up arrow. Hopefully, he can keep the performances up. Would love it to have, it's a good problem to have, James in good form. Asensio sitting there as well, ready to play. Same thing with Isco playing ahead of Cruz. That competition is what's going to make the team better. And, I mean, we're starting to get the results, starting to pick up the season, which I knew we would eventually. It's still not a given that we're going to win the league, but we are up into 2nd. A game in hand on Sevilla, though. But, yeah, it's looking a lot better already. Just a few games, and that's a lot's changed. That's how it's probably going to be this whole season. If we had Champions League, it really, really mix things up. but we don't have that yet. Got Valencia next, though. And is it going to be, I think it should be at home, I believe. Oh, no, it's away. All right, so our next big test of the season. We just took down Barcelona away. Can we take down Valencia away? Obviously, in real life, Valencia are shite, but that doesn't always translate to FIFA. So we'll see what happens. I don't have anything against Valencia, but yeah, in real life they are really struggling right now. Let's go ahead and look where they are on the table. 12th. Okay, so they're struggling in the game as well. Not quite as much, but yeah, they're 12th place, just behind Atletico Madrid, which is kind of surprising as well. But we'll see if we can get the result here. Valencia away, feeling good about it. We're on good form. Balde Keita has got 4 goals in 4 games, and we've conceded in the 5th minute. That's phenomenal. Love it. Well, now we got to come back, and it's going to be Bale that starts the comeback. Who will finish it, if anyone, past halftime, and it's going to be Ronaldo getting a goal in that striker position. 2-1. Can we see out the rest of the game? Maybe get another goal. We've subbed on Pepe. Get that defensive substitution in there. 5 minutes left and game. 2-1. Very nice stuff. Balde Keita didn't continue his run of scoring, but Bale and Ronaldo did the business, and it's 2-1. That's our second away win in a row. Our only 2 away wins of the season, and they're back-to-back. And yeah, things are definitely looking up for this season. And we're going to play one more game, maybe 2 more, but the next one is going to be a cup game. Hopefully we can progress. I'm fully expecting us to go through. I mean, we're playing Las Palmas. We've got the home leg first. We should crush them at home, ideally, and then hopefully we can pick up an away win as well. But I would love to just secure the place through to the next round at home. You know, if we win like 3-0 or something, that all but guarantees us to go through. And we're going to go ahead and train these guys again before then. Training is going pretty well. I mean, Kovacic and Asensio both progressing very nicely. This is the first. This is actually the first career mode I've done using Real Madrid in this FIFA. It's probably the longest I've waited to actually do one with the club I support. But you know, it's usually just it's not too exciting to manage Real Madrid for too long. It's what I wanted to start with on this YouTube channel, just because you know it's a club I'm familiar with and everything. But I mean, in the end, it's not really going to be too much of a challenge. I mean, second season is usually when it stops being that challenging, because you know I can just like buy like Pogba or Messi if he comes, or Neymar, and just pretty much end things like that. But you know, it is nice to see players developing in this career mode. I love that they added the training feature. They did that last year as well, but obviously I wasn't doing videos then. I don't think. Did have another channel before this, but I'm not sure if I did any videos last year. But yeah, that training feature is really great. Really helps out with the lower teams. Like if I was managing a team in the English 4th division, that training is huge, hugely important. And we're gonna go and start with the same lineup. I'm liking this lineup. It's done well for us, and we're gonna go with it again in this match against Las Palmas. It is now. I would use the cup squad, but I want to keep this form going. I want a big win here. I want to get the momentum going, and we should be able to get a result. James Rodriguez, another goal. It's 1-0, and it's looking good for this game. Hopefully we can get another before halftime. We'll see. Looks like we can't. Benzema on for Bale, though. See what comes from that. Ramos with a yellow card. Standard stuff. A 1-0 win isn't the worst. All right, 2-0. There we go. I'm a lot more happy with that. Ronaldo gets it, and that's how the game is going to end. 2-0 to us. Decent result. Las Palmas putting up a bigger fight than I expected, but you know, 2-0 result really should see us through to the next game, or to the next round even. And if you look at the table, now that all the teams have caught up on their games, we have 16 games played. We're in second place, just 2 points behind top of the table. It's really tight up there. Only 3 points separating first and fourth. So one loss and we could be out of the top 4. But we've got Granada next. I think it's going to be an away match. It's probably going to be the last match of this episode. Oh, it's transfer. The transfer is open. Almost. Well, I did even completely forget about it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and reject all offers for him. And Varane's definitely not going anywhere. I mean, he's going to be our starting center back for a while. Modric, of course, also is not going anywhere. Although he is homesick. The board might force us to sell him, but I'm going to try at all costs to keep him in the club. Well, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, don't you just hate when career mode does that? This is the only thing I don't like about career mode. He says that he's unsettled. I mean, he can't settle with the club. He's been there for, what, 4 years now, 5 years. Unfortunately, that's where the realism or the unrealistic nature of the career mode kicks in. But I guess we are gonna have to get rid of Modric, so we're gonna have to go ahead and take him off of the this thing. I just said that we weren't gonna accept any offers. The only annoying thing about it, especially, is that if I don't sell him quick enough, the board is probably gonna force me to sell him, and he's gonna be worth less, like much less than I could have got for him. Like I could have probably offered Juventus to buy him for like 80,000, and they probably would have accepted it. Oh, we'll see what happens though. I'm not gonna sell him unless okay, well there we go. The board has said that we had to sell him, so not really up to me anymore. I guess we're gonna accept that. I could try to get a little bit more, but I just want to make sure to sell him at a decent price before the board forces him out. That is unfortunate, so I guess next episode we're going to be looking for a center mid. But I said we would play this match in this episode, and we are going to do that. Varane wants a new contract. I'll deal with that later after this match. And we're going to start that same lineup, minus Ramos, because he's red carded. You know, again, just standard stuff. Standard Ramos. Nacho's out injured too, apparently. Don't remember that happening. So I guess we're going to get Lionheart there on the bench as our reserve center back, and we're going to play this game. If I remember correctly, it's Granada at home. If it's away, I'm not too worried given our recent away form. Hopefully we can keep that going if it is an away match, but we would just have to find out. Alright, it's at home. Feeling good about it. Granada should be a very easy opponent at home. And let's get into it. Nothing yet. Just a yellow card for their player. There we go. James Rodriguez, another goal. He is on fire right now from the midfield position, playing amazingly. And Ronaldo is starting to pick up his form a little bit as well. Another goal for him. 70 minutes in, 2-0. Morata has picked up a knock. It's unfortunate, but Isco with 3-0, and that's how the game's going to finish. Hopefully Morata's not out long, but, you know, we got the 3 points, so that would make up for it a little bit. Big 3 points, very important at this stage of the season, and a big 3-0 win. And how long is it going to be? 2 months. Alright, that is very unfortunate. We've lost our backup striker, but we do have Benzema, obviously, as our starting striker, so we should be able to cope. But that is going to be the end of this video. Next episode, we're going to deal with a little bit of transfers, obviously, because Modric is moving on and whatnot. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.